is upon us as we get ready for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers getting set to match up with the Toronto Raptors. With Jay Williams, I'm Ed Cohen. Jay, you look at the Pacers coming into play. They're rested. They're ready to go. And they'll have home court advantage to begin here in games 1 and 2.
And I'll tell you what, I am looking forward. To this series right here. This is going to be a dogfight. We got a couple of teams that match up very well. I can see this one going to length. Yes, 7 games. That's how even these teams are.
Lowry. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Pacers control. It's a big finish.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Lowry with it. Just getting going here in game 1. To Van Vliet. Lowry. Ooh, he'll take that.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
Stuffs it down with authority.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Able to convert inside.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Screen coming. Around the perimeter. Lets it fly from long range. Knocks it down and the foul. He's going to the line for a chance at a 4-point play.
Oh, that was a big-time shot. But more impressive than the shot, the bench reactions. I love the celebration tactics. This is why you love this game.
T.J. Warren with a chance at a 4-point play. Shoots it at 75% for his career. You can count that one a 4-point play. It's the Raptors. with the basketball. the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Kyle Lowry at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 80% at the line. Free throw up and good. Gives him a 2-point lead. Pacers with the possession. Here comes the screen. To Turner. No good. Lowry into the front court. The score 10-8. The jumper's off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's fouled. A trip to the line coming up.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number 1, to see if they'll get caught. And number 2, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
OG Anunoby, couple of free throws on the way. Not the best career mark, 62%. Misses the first. Good bounce back. Hits his second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Nothing going here on that drive. To Brogdon. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 3 for 4. Good start. Indiana with the basketball. To Turner. Oh, great pass. Setting up the basket.
Woo, did you see?
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Leads 3. The screen sets him up for 2.
The pro game has really come down to PNRs. Let's see how the defense adjusts.
Marc Gasol pins it. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Pulled down by Sabonis. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim, short. Big finish at the rim. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Working the outside. Has a chance. Shot by Warren misses. To Van Vliet. Gasol. That's out. Last touch by Domantas Sabonis. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. Fred VanVleet on the pass, stolen by Indiana. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. The shot clock expires. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Nothing going here on that drive. Here's a chance from long range. Man, that was a tough shot.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
The ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Has a look. The shot by Lowry misses.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. From long range, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Even goes through the net. That speaks for itself.
Lowry to VanVleet. Oh, nice find for the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Turner. Going to launch beyond the arc. They have to keep him in their grasp.
And they're relentless with these. And they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
Nothing going here on that drive. Lowry to Gasol. Knocked loose. Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Miles Turner. It'll stay Raptors basketball. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Grayson Allen. Trying to cash in. It's Sabonis with the rebound. Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Pascal Siakam to Nowitzki. Oh, the touch at the rim. Count it.
Tie ball game so far. Neither one of these teams really able to pull ahead. Might be time to put the bench players in the game, and let's see who could differentiate themselves.
And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two. Domantas Sabonis. He's got 2 shots coming. For his career, 72%. First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Turner. That's rebounded by Toronto. Grayson Allen to Nowitzki. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. Cleans the offensive glass. Nothing going here on that drive. That pass taken away by Toronto.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
From the painted area, won't go down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Second effort. Around the perimeter. For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Oh, working hard there, collects the rebound and gets it back up for the slam. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Nothing going here on that drive. Sabonis can't connect. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
No good. Lowry into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Shot from the lane won't go. Here comes the screen. Oh, had him going there for a second. To Turner. Oh, with the foul. And a chance coming up at the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. To Powell. Serge Ibaka slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it. Short jumper stays out. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Deep three at the buzzer. We've reached the end of the first quarter here in Game 1. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference Playoffs on EA Sports. Time to turn the page after a close first quarter. Jay, what stood out?
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
To Brogdon. 4-3. The rebounds corralled by the Raptors. Powell. To Allen. Brogdon. Joe Johnson sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Powell. Doesn't have the touch. No good. Screen coming. Nothing going here on that drive. And he's going to the free throw line.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First one, counted. Able to convert on both free throws. To Nowitzki. Shot clock winding down. Fires the three. Off the iron. No good. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Rim rocker for Norman Powell.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
To Powell. Has a chance. Wide open look. Won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. To Ibaka. Raptors able to recover. That'll get out off the Raptors. Personnel on the floor. It's Indiana basketball. The screen sets him up for two.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Grayson Allen to Ibaka. Dirk Nowitzki. He is shooting well. He's made 2/3 of his shots.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
down Broadway, 4-2.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocked loose. Pacers have it. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Now that's a contest. That pass taken away by Toronto.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
Swings it. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for three. That no good. Off the mark. Grayson Allen. Oh, the Pacers come away with the steal. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
You never want to leave anything to chance when you attack the rim. You finish strong every time you head home.
Toronto with the basketball. That'll get out off the Raptors. Game. Fred VanVleet, download Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Serge Ibaka. Huge block. That'll get out off the Raptors. Now, opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Five to shoot for Indiana. Lets it fly from long range. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
That one's going to be out of bounds. Ball controlled by Kyle Lowry. Free throws coming up.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
First free throw is good. And gets both to drop at the line. Lowry with it. Up by 6. To Gasol. Marc Gasol. He's 2 for 2 now.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Off the mark. A drive to the basket, but the shot won't go down. Lowry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Down low. Marc Gasol. 3 for 3 in this first half.
I'm laughing because when you look at Marc Gasol, he's not the fastest big guy in the game. He's not the smoothest, nor is he the best shooter. But you know what he is? He's prepared and he's experienced. That's why you can get you 17 to 18 to 19 points per night or more, and you get a tough low post presence.
Time to shuffle things up. To Turner. Marc Gasol with the block.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Marc Gasol swats it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
To Turner. Miles Turner slams it down.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. Nothing going here on that drive. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
And the defender's got to take note. Otherwise, that shot's going up all game long.
Gasol to Lowry. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
It's a turnover as they head the other way. Pacers control. Kyle Lowry with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His team on top by 8. Off the assist.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
Here comes the screen. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
Free throw good to cap off the three-point game. To Lowry. Marc Gasol. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nothing going here on that drive. Can't get past the defender. And he's fouled. And he earns a trip to the line.
Great job, Ed, by the shooter to create contact after the jump. That's how you get to the free throw line.
Miles Turner at the line for 2 shots. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he makes them both. Brogdon. Short jumper misses. Cashes in for 2.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Turner. Oh, Miles Turner. He's 3 for 7.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Brogdon. Here comes the screen. To Turner. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Shot from the lane won't go. Nice finish at the rim.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
To Van Vliet. Siakam, strong finish. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Serge Ibaka able to recover with the block. Miles Turner tips it. Siakam rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Substitution being made in this one. Long key from 3/4 court. It's halftime here in Game 1. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, fellas. Jalen here with your halftime report. The Raptors are in a close game thus far. It was their playmaking, the way they gave each other scoring opportunities. That really impresses me. I love seeing unselfish basketball like that. Thanks for joining us for the halftime report. The second half is about to get started.
Siakam snatching it out of the air. Toronto has the basketball. It goes down.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
That'll get out off one of the Pacers. Has a look. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
To Turner. Curling inside. Turner. Fires the three, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Today's league just throws that old school. When you can shoot threes, even on fast breaks, guys spread out towards the three-point line instead of laying the ball easy at the rim.
Brogdon to Turner. Trying to cash in. Oh, he was wide open. It's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
And when plays like that happen with multiple players touching the ball, the basketball gods will 100% reward you.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
To Brogdon. Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
I know the refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. To Lowry. And the finish at the rim.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. And count the basket inside.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Lowry to Gasol. Couple of cracks at the line now.
I've seen it happen so many times. Small things like that foul can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Marc Gasol, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 77% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Slam dunk, Malcolm Brogdon.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Stuffs it home.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Pascal Siakam. And he finishes at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
What a move. But the move never should have happened in the first place, especially if there's communication from the help side defender. You have to let that guy know which way he can force him defensively to where there's help.
Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. And scores. Strong take.
So much about passing is about the pace through the gap. Other times you need to have a feathery touch where you can loft the ball up for your player to dunk the ball. That pace is everything in this game.
That'll be out of bounds. Pacers with the possession. Gasol pins it. That's his third block this evening.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Fred VanVleet. Pascal Siakam. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
OG Anunoby trying to cash in on the three-point play. Shooting 50%, some yes, some no, in this contest. Unable to connect on the free throw. Kicks it around the perimeter to Brogdon. Ball's controlled by Lowry. And count the basket.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
To Turner. Ah, missed it. How'd that not go down? To Turner. Not that time. Lowry into the front court. Leads 4. To Gasol. Pulled down by Sabonis. To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. Rebound taken by Toronto. A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go.
And one of the most underrated things in this game is quick lateral speed. Good job by utilizing that speed and taking away the lane.
Marc Gasol sends it away. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. Has a chance? That's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Sabonis at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Hasn't missed yet. And hits at the line. It's the Raptors with the basketball. To Van Vliet. Short jumper stays out.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Missed a wide open look. Great feed. Count it. No and one. There was some contact there.
I don't really care that Fred VanVleet finished third in the voting for Sixth Man of the Year. You know what I care about? That he was a draft snub. That 3 seasons ago, he was undrafted and nobody wanted him. After that, he spent time on the Raptors D-League team to being a guy that sits on their bench to all of a sudden being one of the best players on their squad. That's a story. That's a narrative we need to focus on.
To Van Vliet. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Oh, leaves the defender in the dust. Screen coming. Slams it down.
As a defender with inferior athletic ability, there's really not a lot you can do when you're outside the restricted area and you're caught lost in space.
To Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Shot clock expires. 24-second violation. We have both squads. To Brogdon. To Turner. Shot from the lane won't go. Grayson Allen. Layup goes down. Well done.
You know what we call that, Ed? We call that now you see me, now you don't.
Here comes the screen. To Turner. Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Toronto with the basketball. Nowitzki. Slams it down.
Not always the first option, but his number was definitely called on that one.
To Turner. Swings it. Brogdon. To Turner. 5 to shoot for Indiana. To Brogdon. From long range. That's off the side of the rim. No good. To Ibaka. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
Just seems like there's lead in the feet of the defenders. You have to bounce quicker to the ball to deter that shot.
Curling inside. Drive here, but the shot stays out. Trying to cash in. Jumper's good.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
To Brogdon. Here comes the screen. Brogdon. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Hits it. And the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The most important part for the offensive player is to create space. If you can create space, you can find your rhythm, and that's what we saw.
And he hits. Grayson Allen. Knocked loose. That'll get out off one of the Pacers. So possession remains with Toronto. From the painted area, won't go down. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. Is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no... Collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
That ends the third quarter with the Pacers in the lead. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth. We've got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money. Down the stretch, it's game time.
Dirk Nowitzki, 3 for 6 now.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Sets him up. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Forcing a pickup there.
Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Oh, he had him there for a second. Toronto has the basketball. And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jake.
No. I'll tell you, the team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
First one goes down. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
You've got to get that one to go. Baseline drive. Oh, had him going there for a second. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Curling inside. Goes to the left side. Nothing going here on that drive. To Turner. From the outside, no good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
To Ibaka. Serge Ibaka. He's 3 of 5. 60% shooting from the field.
You've heard it before. Slow and steady wins the race. This approach might be working out after all.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. For 3. That won't go. Pacers come up with it. Count the basket at the rim.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Grayson Allen. Serge Ibaka slams it down.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. And counted at the rim.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Fred VanVleet to Nowitzki. Dirk Nowitzki. 4 out of 7.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. To Turner. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Baseline drive. The shot won't fall. Another follows. Still no good. That pass taken away by Toronto. And draws the foul.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
Grayson Allen at the line. Knocks down the first. Two for 2 on that trip. Over to the right side. Screen coming. Shot clock coming down to 4. Down to 3. And he burns them.
They is to be poised and create a shot to pull ahead.
Lowry has the basketball. Has a chance. Lowry with a shot that's no good. To Brogdon. Baseline drive. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
And they called the foul. Jay, he was there too late. Grayson Allen has got 2 shots coming. He's perfect from the line so far. First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2. Here comes the screen. Serge Ibaka, huge block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
The screen sets him up for 2.
The defense should have picked up on that action. That's going to cost them.
Kyle Lowry with the rock. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way. 4-3. Trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. Lowry with it. His guys down 3. To Allen. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
There you go. I like seeing scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Finish that. Lowry into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Driving right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
Man, if we were at Rucker Park right now, everybody will be wilding on the court. Guarantee it.
Navigating through traffic. Serge Ibaka with the block.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses.
That's superb defense. That's a defense getting there from the weak side early and making the player short arm a shot.
Runner here won't go down. To Brogdon. And scores.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. The pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
New blood coming in for both sides. To Van Vliet. He gets it.
In the paint, you need to finish. just like that.
Indiana with the basketball. Runner's good there.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
To Turner. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Strong finish at the rim for Marcus All.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Shot from the lane won't go. It's the Raptors with the basketball. Knocked loose. It's a turnover as they head the other way. Count the bucket for two.
Strong finish. That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. Up by 3. And a nice finish at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
To Lowry. Pacers have it. And the basket good at the rim.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular in this ball game. It's how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive. But when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want.
To Turner. From the painted area, won't go down. Lowry into the front court. His guys now down by a point. Stuffs it down with authority.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Now a whistle, and Toronto's going to use a timeout. That's their first. Leaves them with 1 remaining the rest of the way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here comes some changes. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Count the basket inside.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Knocked loose. Pacers come up with it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Flushes it home.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Short jumper won't fall. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it.
This is a close game, and possessions are at a premium. That's a good move to stop the clock.
It's the Raptors with the victory. They've jumped out in front 1 game to none in this best-of-7 series. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew,
The Raptors emerged victorious after a tight finish. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose. We look forward to seeing you again next time.